Hello. Hello. Let's give us a...
Let me update everything on Roll20. Joking.
Yeah.
Joking. I already told Jasper I don't.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Did you upload the Halloween art?
I didn't know I was supposed to upload the Halloween art.
You didn't have to, I'm just being a
Okay,
dick.
because nobody sent me the Halloween art and said, hey, can you upload this?
Would you want us to? I think I broke Jer. Am I getting kicked out of stream?
No, not worth putting in the slideshow.
That's
Because then I have
valid.
to remove it.
Yeah.
I'd have to add everything just to delete it a minute later.
Yeah, you don't gotta. I'm just a bell end.
How's it going? Where's our Notif gang?
Man,
I guess,
There's the Notif gang.
Notif gang.
I love how I said, where's Notif gang? And then Sam was like, Notif gang.
Yes, Samuel.
Yes. Yes, King Slay.
Yes, Samuel, give us nothing.
Yes. As always, we're just taking a few to get our links out, make sure our friends know we are live, make sure our social medias are informed that we are live.
Yeah, Sleep with the Sheepy just subscribed. I wonder who that is. Oh, got a new
Nope.
emote?
fucking sounds gay as hell.
So no emote?
Thank you for the emote.
No, Sam gave a lot. Ugh, I can still taste cauliflower. I'm so happy. Love cauliflower.
Who's in chat? Who is here?
About
Hello.
7 people?
Hello, hello, hello. We're just getting started. Got a good episode, a nice,
Halloweeny adjacent
a
episode.
very festive episode ahead of you. So just give us some time, send the links out, and you can share it yourselves. It'll be on the way to our little spooky kind of adventure for the night.
God, everyone
Okay,
who shares the link is valid.
Dude, you're so incredibly sexy.
Hold on. We can't label this as spooky. This is not.
It's
spooky.
not spooky. This is the friendly one.
Yeah, this is the friendly, kind of version. It's still festive.
We're saying some of y'all saying a little too much.
It's still festive.
I'm not saying anything.
Y'all specified this was a 1.
What?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? This is the Halloween special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, but I
Wait,
thought we
what?
also announced it last week. That there was gonna be...
No, we didn't.
But we... Oh,
No, we didn't.
we didn't, I guess.
No, we announced that this was the Halloween special.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did, but I guess you're right. Am I being gaslit?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Gaslit for the meme.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm having a crisis right now.
It's okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
Happy Haalmun.
Is there anything else we need to do? We've, I think, said it on our social medias. Our Discord was informed. Some people left, but that's okay. We can get them back because we're sexy and wonderful.
Well, some of them were lurker bots, I think.
Okay. So no head?
So no head.
So bot?
So no bots?
No, they're probably still here. Twitch said you can't.
Twitch said no bot. Audio's.
Ay.
Green, black, and blue are the colors in the sky.
Are we getting copyrighted?
Me.
Yeah.
No.
Don't sing Disney.
That's not Disney.
I don't know. Just very important to say don't sing Disney.
Yeah, because we will get struck.
Disney is big on striking people.
Disney can strike my ass.
Strike a match right off.
Ass.
Strike
Hi,
a
Nick.
match off my ass.
Hi.
It doesn't want to work anymore.
Fight me, God.
Yeah, Sam?
I fear no man.
Yeah, Sam?
Sam's a little samurai. He's a little
Oh.
samurai.
Yeah,
He's
you're
a little...
samurai.
Oi. Oi.
I search for a man.
Alright.
Nature.
How we doing? How we doing? We wanna start getting into the recap? Or are we still setting up?
Oh wait, that's my job. I can do my job.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do my job?
Yeah.
Alright, start going with the
Okay.
recap.
Okay, I'll do the recap. I'll fucking do it. Let me put what I
Swear
was
on my
working
mom.
on.
Swear on me fucking mom.
So where we left off, we had just finished killing the Sulcatas, and we dropped off the child, and then we left, and then we were like moving right along. That song's probably copyright, and we were like on the road, and we were on the road to a town that's on screen right now, and its name is escaping me because I don't have a good attention span. Yvonne, thank you. And we went to Yvonne after having some fun little campfire talks, and then we went into Yvonne, and Xavier was like, "Hey, I gotta go get food. Let's go get food." And we got food, and then we got lost because we were gonna go to the boat. You know, the boat, the thing that's been getting hyped up for a couple sessions now. You should really watch last stream if you didn't watch last stream. VOD's on the YouTube channel. And we got lost on the way to the boat, and then this guy was like, "Hey, Xavier stole $500 from me," and we were like, "Xavier, what the hell?" And he was like, "I do what I do." And so we're just standing there, and we're like, well, guess we're gonna fight. And then lightning appeared, and then lightning was actually a man named Ryland, who was like other dad from the boat, because there are two boat dads.
An arrow
and
was
Ryland
shot,
was like,
and then boom, lightning, and then boom, man.
yeah, and he was like, "Don't touch my kids," and was like, "Sup, my children, I just T-posed on these assholes for you. Let's go to the boat." And we're like, "Okay, we're gonna go to the boat." And then we went to the boat. We met 3 lesbians. 3 amazing lesbians. And we talked to lesbians for a little bit. And then it was like, boom, boom. "Hi, I'm Mathandi. I am the DILF." And we were like, "Oh my god, it's the DILF." And he walked up to Callisto and he was like, "Hey, you had a sister and it made you forget about her, but it's a good thing. Like, don't worry about it. She wanted it to happen like that." And Callisto's like, "What? No. What? Why? What?" And kind of had a moment. And then we all had a moment with Callisto. And then Cece talked to Mathandi. And then we all took a bath. The end.
Mathandi was also like, "Hey, what if demigod?" That was kind of an important little bit of information.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if I should bring that up. But when Mathandi was talking to Cece, he was like, "Hey, guess what? My dad is a god, and I am like a demigod, but screw them because they're all dicks." And Cece was like, "Okay."
Yeah, nobody knows who. Nobody knows who Mathandi's dad is. So
We just know that there is a dad.
yeah,
A dad to the dad.
A dad to the dad.
as I almost just name dropped the god.
I did too. Don't worry.
Grandfather, if you will.
Yes.
Is everybody all set? Are we all happy?
Wait, does that make them a gilf?
Anyways.
No. I think you've had enough of speaking privileges.
No, chair, please.
Speaking privileges are going to be revoked in
No. The
5,
stream.
4,
Vouch for me. Say you
3,
like me. Say you
2,
don't want me to be.
1. Okay. Alright, so
Okay,
let's start
bye.
session.
Bye, Biscus. Alright, are we... Jokes aside, are we gonna get into it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Wonder how long this will take.
How long this will take? What are you trying... Wait, what are you trying
Thank
to...
you, Lucio.
What did I do?
Oh wait, you're not Meme of the Deep. You're Pigeon.
That's Sam.
Thank you, Sam. I'm sorry. I get really. I'm really tired. I worked today.
Alright. So, we left off everybody at the bath, and so everybody was gonna head home after that. And it is nighttime approaching on the boat. And that's kind of where you will be staying for a while. So everybody knows.
Okay.
I don't know where else we would stay.
Yeah, there's no hotel that you guys
We
are
don't
being
have-
put up in. Have cabins in the boat.
Yeah.
And
On a
Rylan.
certain. Oh, sorry.
What?
No, you can talk first.
I was gonna say that Rylan was gonna lead you all to a cabin that you could use.
Did the suns go down?
Yes. Suns are
Then
going
Ryland
down
is
now.
not seeing Cece anymore.
Rylan kind of just looks and shrugs. You know, I shouldn't really be surprised by anything like this.
What are you?
Ryland. My name's Ryland.
But what are you?
Half Velstrin. Half Carbonated. Got little doggy ears.
We noticed.
You know, big, muscly, boisterous. Ryland. And I keep peeking the mic.
Okay. You are Ryland. Why are you speaking as if this is information we would know?
Because we just spoke like 20 minutes ago.
We have never met you before.
Epic. You get amnesia now too?
Amnesia?
Amnesia, where you forget things.
No, but Xavier had that for a while.
That doesn't surprise me.
We have not been existing. We only exist on occasion, and this is one of those occasions. And this is our first time meeting you. We are Metsuku.
Let me guess, nighttime?
Yes.
Judging by the fact that you were, you know, normal Cordelia when we met about a couple hours ago, and now you are...
Matsuku.
Matsuku. Anyway, this is your cabin, you can stay here. I recommend you don't go walking about the city right now. They're in the middle of setting up for Haalmun.
What's Haalmun?
Haalmun is a very special holiday celebrated, for the most part, only in Ickerfall. And it's the biggest Halloween in all of Ivan.
Holiday.
What?
You said...
Did I really say it's the biggest Halloween?
Yeah.
I heard myself say holiday. What?
What?
Oh. We have never experienced a holiday before.
Some of them are fun, some of them are lame.
Is this one fun?
Depends on who you ask. Raz? Raz says it's the worst day of the year. And Xavier says, plenty of pockets to pick. So, Really. You picked your poison there.
That is so impressive. You are sounding just like them.
It's almost like I'm being voiced by somebody who voices all of them.
What?
What? Sometimes our programming glitches.
Oh dear, we think we can see the Matrix.
Alright, back to out of the sillies.
Back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Well, Ryland, we are happy to be meeting you.
Good to meet you too. Even though we already met. I already introduced myself.
We have not.
Still not surprised.
We are going to explore this... Wait, Callisto!
Yes?
Callisto!
Yes.
Is this a boat?
Yes, this is the boat.
This is a boat! We have never seen a boat before! We are going to explore the boat!
Just be careful, alright? I'm gonna head to sleep. Careful, I ask.
Good night!
And they just fly around the boat and are just poking their head into everything.
Yeah, Callisto's still kind of, like, tired, and you can tell he's still a bit emotionally drained, so he's just gonna go to bed.
Give me a 20 roll to see if you accidentally, knock anything over.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even need to roll. I'll just tell you right now, Mitsuku is knocking a lot of shit over.
Okay.
They're looking at everything. They're inspecting everything. They're like poking their head into the crow's nest. They're looking into barrels. They're literally just like looking around and causing a bit of a ruckus because they've never seen this stuff before.
On Mathandi's door, there is a do not disturb sign.
Can there be a little version, like a little drawing of him on...
Yeah.
This
Alira
sign
made
cannot
it.
stop me because we cannot read.
The door doesn't open.
Oh, I guess we cannot go in there.
Says do not disturb, because you will not disturb.
I just had to make the joke.
Actually, it should have said you will not disturb.
Then a little drawing of him is still on.
But yeah, they're just poking around the boat, like, everywhere. Just like, what's this? What's this?
You find Corleth and Xavier's room where they have, they got bunk beds in there. And Xavier sits on the top bunk and probably, hits Corleth with pillows throughout the night.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. Raz currently is rooming alone. And then... Hello? I'm guessing that... I'm gonna guess that Raven just ended stream and probably raided?
Oh?
Scarlet is here?
Thank you!
Thank you.
If you did.
If you did raid, thank you.
It didn't show up if you did, but thank you if you did.
Thank you for showing up.
Thank
Again,
you for
that's
being
just a
here.
guess.
Yeah.
You eventually find a room with, in one room, Praxis, Alira, and Analai are all... There was no raid. They're all bunking together. Their own room together. Can we say hi?
Worm.
Mitsuku's just looking into the window like a creep. They don't know the boundaries. They're just like, whoa, things I've never seen before.
If you want to come in, you could knock.
They knock on the window.
I also meant the door, but that works too.
How do we open a door?
I'll open it for you.
Thank
And
you.
Analai see, I should probably pull them back up to show everybody. Okay. Anali. She's a Sauron. She's a lizard lady. Very colorful. Alira. Cinder Elf. She has a little bird with her. Don't have the picture of the bird right. I forgot. Again. That's the one thing I forgot. And this is Praxis. And then I'll get Ryland, so everybody can see Ryland. Everybody loves Ryland. Everybody say simp for Ryland.
Simp for Island.
Simp for Island.
Eneli goes to the door and opens it. Is there anything you needed?
We had questions.
What do you have to ask?
What are you?
A Sauron?
Who are you?
Eneli?
Who are they? And what are they?
Points to Praxis. That's Praxis. She's a Craolin. Her name is Praxis of the Soaring Winds. And over there is Alira. We don't know her last name.
Do
She
we
just
know
goes
what?
by that.
Do
She's
we
a
know what
Cinder
a
Ethereal.
Cinder and Ethereal? Understood. We are Mitsuku.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I said elf, didn't I?
No, you said Ethereal.
Earlier.
I don't remember.
Oh,
what-
maybe.
I think I did.
Well, rip to you, but I'm different.
Rip to me.
We are exploring. We have never seen a boat before.
Well, who are you?
Mitsuku?
What are you?
We are not sure.
That's fair. It's okay to not know what you are.
Thank
Take
you.
your time.
Yes, we do not have a lot of time, so we are trying to learn.
Well, I hope you learn whatever you want to learn in the time that you have.
We are trying. We will probably be poking Rasmesis again, unless you all do not sleep.
No, we sleep. But also I recommend you don't poke Rasmesis. He doesn't like being touched.
We know, not poke. Xavier taught me the turn of phrase. To poke means to talk to, or to bother, but we are not wishing to bother.
He might be studying, but it's up to you. We're gonna turn in now.
Turn in what?
For bed?
Oh, yes. We are still learning.
Well, have a good night. You're very
Yes.
pretty. Take care of yourself.
I think, like, they just make, like, a weird noise. Like, I don't think they were expecting that. I also think this might be their first real compliment, and it's just, like, they just turn pink, and they make little noises as they just sort of float off.
Bye. Shuts the door, and there's just ripple voices being heard of like, what just happened? Confusion times 3.
They then probably just go and bother, sorry. They just go bother Raz for the rest of the night. They, like, knock on his door.
And Raz would let you in, and then more of how to read.
Yeah. He just babysits for the night.
Because he doesn't need to sleep, so what else is he gonna do?
It's probably best that somebody's making sure Mitsuku doesn't wander into the city.
Yeah.
They're friends.
Up here. back to that.
I hate how you make shoot. You make anything a verb.
Alright. And then the night goes by. Kind of learn how to read a little bit more. You know the difference between uppercase A and lowercase b, and that's as far as you got. Not far.
Don't you mean quiet B?
No, minor.
Minor B.
Minor B.
Minor A. Okay. The sun rises, the twin suns coming up over the sky. Time for Matsuko to go to bed and Cordelia, Cece to wake back up. And everybody else is waking back up. First to wake is obviously Callisto.
I still put the little rocks next to your heads if your doors are unlocked.
I think you can get into the polycules room. Are you leaving them rocks?
I leave the polycule little rock candies next to their heads.
Epic. Again, Xavier and Torla, the two of you wake up. Rocks. Omen of death.
I hate it here. I'm never sleeping again. Nope. And just gets out of bed. Nope.
Alright,
Throws
don't
the
touch
rocks.
the rocks.
Nope, I throw the rocks.
Careful! Xavier's gonna get, like, a little piece of parchment and scoop the rock onto it. And just carry them up to the dock and just throw them in the ocean.
Does Callisto see that?
No.
Okay. Assuming Callisto's probably, like, at one end of the boat, like, arms on the railing or something.
Is he trying to get into Mathandi's room to give him candy?
No. Absolutely not.
Callisto understands that do not disturb signs mean do not disturb.
Oh, that's valid.
Callisto has manners.
And he doesn't like Mathandi anyway, so why would he?
Got me there.
You got me there.
Got me there.
Got me there.
Callisto, you do see, like, looking into the town and stuff.
Yeah.
There's starting to be a little bit of busyness going around in town. See a couple scarce, really crappy looking monsters. Like,
What does Callisto know about this holiday? Because I'm assuming it's not much of a thing in Leshta.
it's not really a thing in Leshta, so this is pretty new to you.
So he's probably just like, ooh, like little stars in his eyes, like what's going on?
Why are there ugly monsters?
Why are they? What? So he doesn't know much about this holiday that's occurring. So he's probably just like watching with, curiosity and anticipation. I don't know what's happening. It's nice to see people coming together.
Anybody else?
What?
Anybody else got morning routine stuff going on?
Torleth is doing his morning stretches, of course.
Cece sleeps in until someone wakes her up. Because I feel like Matsuko really screws up her sleep schedule.
Yeah.
So, unless Raz is like, kicks her awake, like, get out of my room, like, she's just gonna sleep there.
What is Raz doing?
That's up to you, my homeboy.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Does Raz turn into a plant and hide? No. It's gonna brave the day.
Raz
There's things
turns.
to be learned.
Doesn't Raz need to photosynthesis?
Raz's costume is a Venus flytrap.
What is a Venusaur?
That's a- the
Remind you.
No, I genuinely said thank you for reminding me by
Oh.
retweet.
That was me.
Cringe.
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 Okay. Xavier is sneaking up behind Torla with a certain outfit. The rest of the day is gonna start getting interesting from here. Or doesn't have the outfit on yet, but
He's holding it.
he's holding it. Hey, Torla.
What? What is it?
You know what today is?
Haalmun.
It's Haalmun.
It is.
What's your costume?
I was thinking of an angel, you know, a bunch of eyes, maybe 6 wings, you know, angel.
Well, I got an idea.
What is it?
Wanna make a bet?
For what?
I bet that I can dive into the water down there, I can find a fish, and I can eat it in one bite. And if I do, then you wear my clothes and I wear your clothes. And I go as you for Haalmun.
What? What?
What do you think?
Fine. You know what? Find the biggest fish you can. Go
I
do
didn't
it.
say anything about how big the fish was, and you already
What?
said yeah.
No.
And
Xavier,
Xavier rushes off and Juan dives into the ocean down there. And after about 10 minutes, climbs back up, soaking wet, with like the smallest minnow in his mouth,
Oh no.
and just looks at Torla and spaghetti slurps.
Disgusting. Hate it.
Hate it here.
That's so good.
Mm-mm.
And he's got the biggest, dumbest grin on his face. It's very evil.
You look very proud of yourself, Xavier.
Oh, I am. Time to go change.
Do I even fit into your clothes? Do you fit in my clothes? I'm pretty small.
Oh, I made sure to make extra clothes.
You made extra clothes?
Yeah.
But I wanted to be an angel.
These fingers aren't
Why-
just for fire, they're for sewing. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning.
I sew better than you, and you know that. I can do
Oh.
it myself.
I know that. But you have to wear the one that I made you.
Oh, fine.
And then the next time everybody sees Corleth and Xavier, they have their clothes swapped as, like, the end of, the I Don't Dance.
Yes.
Like the end of I Don't Dance from High School Musical 2.
Ah, love that.
2?
Yes, too.
2.
Is Cece awake by this point?
Yeah.
She sees the two of them, raises an eyebrow, and just kind of nods.
They're
Corleth?
also, like, really shoddily put together. Like, the colors are close, but not right at all.
I don't think that's registered in her brain. I think she's just like, good for them.
Torleth is a bright pink.
So, Torleth, good morning. I had a quick request for you.
Go ahead.
I wasn't expecting that. Oh no,
Yeah,
that
what do you
caught me off
need?
guard.
I mean, go ahead.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh god, do I
Excuse me,
really?
sir.
Do I have to swap names, or are you just mimicking him?
You know what? Yeah, I puts on the can't even like replicate his voice. Yeah, I'm Xavier today. Why not? Ask away.
I was wondering if you could help me make a costume.
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
I don't usually have one. Normally, I just get in a really big fight the morning of, and then I pretend I'm a zombie because I just don't heal my wounds and I just kind of bleed all over the place. And then people don't talk to me, which I prefer, but I think since I actually know someone who knows how to sew, I'll just ask you this year, if you don't mind.
Of course.
That's
Yeah.
a kind of badass idea.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
I
see
can
you in
do
an
that.
hour.
Oh my god, Xavier, no!
No. No. I will
Xavier's-
do it.
I'm
Torlaf
gonna say
wouldn't
that
cover
Xavier
himself.
starts to run off, and then Rylan just descends out of nowhere, grabbing him by the back of the shirt, and just throwing him back.
Besides, Xavier, I'm pretty sure I have more blood than you. You may be taller, but I'm beefier.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I was thinking maybe to be a demon because, you know, it's the whole war thing.
I can do that. What kind of demon, though?
I don't know, like cute. I guess I don't know, I've never really had a costume before, so I've never really actually you know, tried to look presentable ever. So I guess just make me look presentable and cute. Is that a thing people do?
Sometimes. I'm dressed up as an idiot for this year, so
These are
I guess
giant
anything.
monsters.
Yeah, I want to be a cute monster though. I'm never cute. I'm like gross and like scruffy.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, I'm saying it. I can acknowledge that I do not get many options. Also, I'm clean for the first time in forever. So I think I'm gonna take full advantage and I don't know, show off a little, I guess. This is getting weirder the more I talk about it. I'm gonna go die in a fish barrel.
no, it's understandable. Like, some people dress up cute and nice for Haalmun. I can come up with something better
Feel
than
the
Xavier
best.
can.
I have good
Would you
ideas, and I stand by that.
Would you want me to pay you? I
Oh,
have gold.
Don't pay me. Xavier will probably take it. Anyways.
I guess I'll just owe you a favor then. And you can cash it in for anything at any time.
Okay. I'll take it.
Because now Xavier can't steal it.
The polycule is seen rushing off of the boat as a, big 3-part dragon, kind of.
Aww.
But not entirely a dragon. There's 2 of them making up the front legs and the back legs, and then one of them is standing on their shoulders inside of it, and so you just see them all with different parts on them just rush off the boat.
They are wasting no time, huh?
Callisto's kind of looking around and he's very confused. He walks up to Cece and Torlath. So, what is this holiday that's actually happening? I don't think we have it back in Leshta.
Oh, really?
No.
You're not missing out, really.
I'd still like to know.
Well, it's like in Yvonne. It's only in Yvonne and like maybe in another area.
It's
But
in Zeddy. They do it in Zeddy. It's just a lot smaller.
yeah. But Yvonne's like the big area for this, so everyone's getting hype. But like there was this war and people come around to reenact it and dress up as things like demons and gods and
And
You know,
monsters. For
monsters. Yeah.
Like, as
Haalmun.
you...
fun.
Yeah.
And
They
little
typically
kids
dress
run
up
around.
as the monsters to make fun of them. It's kind of a parody kind of thing, and Rylan has just entered the conversation.
Morning!
We're typically parodying the monsters with this. We don't
Right.
really parody the gods as they were the winners and a lot of people have a fear that they're going to get smited by the gods, which is kind of a dumb thing for them to think, but you know, whatever for them.
Torleth is dressed up like a monster today.
I sure am.
I
Like-
can agree.
Callisto's eyes are kind of wide for a minute, and then he kind of has like a strike of panic on his face as he realizes he doesn't have a costume either. But then, like, he kind of like looks down at the ground and he's like, "Oh my god, I don't have one." And then he like kind of perks up again and he's like, "Wait, I know what to do." And then he just rushes off.
Later, I guess.
Like,
People dress as gods, as in to become gods. Am I right, fellow DoGsCast fans?
and Callisto kind of rushes off. He has like this purple cloak, like a very light lavender cloak that he had with him that has like patches and stuff in it, and he just kind of like drapes it over himself and like buttons it, and he's just a little ghost. He's got a little ghost cloak. I drew it. I'll send a link to it in the chat if anyone wants to see it.
Also, I think while Torleth is working on Cece's costume and like while everyone's sort of getting ready, she's just starting to like do boat stuff. Like she's making sure that all of the like the ship's rigged properly, like cleaning a little bit, just sort of doing work that she honestly doesn't have to do.
Yeah, because everything's pretty much already done.
You see,
Isla
like, she's
does it
looking for
constantly.
ways to help, though. Oh, we'll get a link to Cece's costume.
After about maybe an hour or so, there is a small group of children at the bottom of the boat of various races.
Oh, God. The
Reenacting
gremlins are here.
a little battle, going,
I will destroy you!
um,
Not if I kill you first! Stab, stab, stab! Laser beam!
Yeah.
and then they look up all at once to whoever is standing over the side of the boat looking over, saying,
Treats!
And Callisto like starts. Callisto's probably watching them. He starts clapping, and then he's like, "What was that?"
We want treats!
We
We did a trick! Now you give us treats!
Oh, God. Callisto, do you have any Halloween not Halloween. Sorry. Do you have any rock candy left?
Yeah, I do. And he
Just
like
throw it at the little gremlins. Make them go away, the loud.
Callisto throws rocks at children.
Yeah!
Throw it!
He kind of just tosses the rest of his rock candy down at the kids. I promise they're all edible.
they start picking them up and throwing them at each other, and then
Oh.
one of the kids just takes a bite and goes,
Yummy rock!
These children are horrifying!
and then they rush off.
Callisto claps for them again.
Mm.
Do they all do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they expect every child to participate, even if they don't have a costume on. And you'll have people saying, "Oh, what are you going to do, little girl?" And you're standing there confused because you live in an alleyway and you eat out of the dumpster. I'm having a moment. One moment. And she just walks off to the side of the boat.
Callisto kind of references, like, whispers to himself, sorry, but your experiences are not universal. I love Tyler with my whole ass heart.
Yeah, Haalmun is kind of considered to be improper to be celebrated in Flesh Top
And, like, because
by the higher society.
Callisto's
people.
never seen this, so he's like, "Oh my god, this is awesome."
Mm.
And he like, is there anyone else with him? Would like Torleth be standing there?
Torleth would be coming back with a bunch of fabric for Cece.
Or... Callisto turns to him. Do they do that all day? Is this like an all day thing, or?
It's usually only in the morning. By afternoon, other events goes on.
There's more?
There's a lot more, actually.
Goodness. And he's starting to get really excited and like bounce a little.
Oh.
He's just a little guy. He cannot change this.
A little guy. You know, a little guy.
Little guy, little 5'2" baby man.
You know, baby.
Baby guy.
But Torleth goes over to Cece and like kind of like, hey, can you put this on for me so I can like fix it up to be your size?
Oh, sure. Should we like go somewhere so we're not out in the open?
Oh yeah, of course.
I think she'll change. It's kind of awkward. She's clearly not used to wearing, like, not just, like, so little, but also just, like, something that she considers nice.
And once she puts it on, Torleth starts like stitching it so it's like it fits her like more like nicely. And there's even like a corset in the back, and you can see like him like tying up the corset.
Oh gods. Oh gods.
Yeah, just suck it in a little bit, and then tights it up. See, there you go, all done.
Oh gods. Wow. I look wow. I should probably brush my hair, right?
You could.
Yeah, I'll just wear it down today. I haven't worn it down in years. As you like see her desperately like tugging at this hair elastic to get it out. And she like brushes her hair, and I think for the first time ever, she looks not like a child who just crawled out of a garbage can.
Love this.
You look very nice. Xavier could never do something like this. He would have dressed you up badly.
Oh, I think if
I
we
would
let
have dressed you up
Xavier...
like an actual demon.
Okay, but she said she wanted to look nice, so I did that.
I look nice.
Demons look nice.
Thank you. I
And
think if
Torleth.
I let you dress me up, you would have just made me like a big spider.
No, because everybody knows that there was not a big spider in the demons. Of the great demons, there was no big spider. There is a giant coral monster that lives somewhere in the ocean that nobody is... I know it's out there. You may not have seen it on the boat yet, but I know it's out there.
What are you talking about now?
The big coral demon that lives somewhere in the ocean.
Xavier, it's a bit early in the day to be hitting the ale, isn't it?
I'm not hitting the ale. I know it. I know it's out there.
Love that for you.
I read a book when I was a little kid, and it was The Great Demons of the Demons.
The great demons
I
of
don't
the
remember
demons?
the actual name. But it talked about the great demons, and I know there's a big coral monster somewhere out there.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say.
They say that it never got locked away. 3,000 years ago, when the rest of the demons got locked away, they said they were never able to find the giant coral demon.
Did it have a name?
No? It just talks about it. They don't know where it is.
Well, I'm the cool demon. And I just realized...
You're
And
not
she,
the
like,
demon
kinda-
of ice.
Haha, you're so funny. Ha ha ha. And then she like looks down and realizes and this is something that like the party would be seeing for the first time, but she has a crescent moon birthmark on her chest, sort of like above and in between the cleavage. And she's like, "Oh shit, fuck. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Nobody'll know what it means. Nobody should know
What?
what it means.
What means?
What nothing means."
Okay.
Full demon. Alright.
Just Absolute.
Alright, carrying on with Haalmun. Carrying on with Haalmun. Everybody has their costumes and everybody's assembled.
Hi, Callisto, I've assembled.
Callisto is just like vibrating, like he's just very excited.
Oh, you look so cute.
It's all I had. Next year for sure I'm gonna have something much better. I promise.
You look wonderful.
I wasn't prepared, but I still want to celebrate.
I wasn't prepared either. I literally just asked Torleth to make this.
Yeah, I could have made you something if you wanted.
Well, I should have.
Raz is noticeably missing until
Raz is a plant.
Me too, Raz.
a big
If this man is not a walking Venus flytrap, then
he's not
I am
a walking
quitting.
Venus flytrap. He is a pitcher plant.
Yes!
He is a big walking pitcher plant. It's not actually like it's not that Raz is, you know, dressed up as one. No, he straight up turned himself into a pitcher plant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And is just walking around.
Love that for him.
Having fun, Raz?
Is he like in a pot?
No.
Or is he just like
He's
the
crawling.
plant?
The plant's roots are the plant is entirely uprooted and just crawling around the deck.
Okay. Because I'm imagining it bouncing.
Is Ryland dressed up? Is Ryland anywhere to be seen?
Ryland, is dressed up. Yes. Ryland is dressed up as his little brother, Baird.
Aww.
I'm crying.
Susie looks at Ryland and just, like, she looks sad. She's like, oh.
I usually dress up as Baird because I like to tell him he's my little hero. And so I dress up as him and it makes him all happy and smile, but he's not here this year, so I'm still gonna do it for him.
It's making me happy.
I'm emotional. Out of character, that hits.
Cece is also emotional.
No, like, this is Jasper. Out of character. That hits so hard, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
We're here
baby!
to what it's all about.
Oh, fucking Christ. Alright.
Ryland, you're the best.
Well, take care of each other. I have to go catch up with the girls and make sure they don't get in trouble.
The Goyles.
The Goyles.
I think you know we're all going to end up in trouble by the end of the day.
Please try not to. I don't want to have to leave another city early.
Another?
Another.
Okay, but the last time we left the city, that was not my fault. Raz turned into the giant vine and broke a building, and it's not my fault, it was his fault.
Raz, why would you do that?
Poison starts dripping in Raz's mouth.
Oh.
I want to poke that.
Yeah, Callisto's probably like circling Raz, like just taking it all in, like, wow.
I know you don't like being touched, but what would happen if I touched the poison?
This is an elaborate costume. Although your stems are incorrect. Could you imagine?
Raz changes back and just is towering over you and goes,
Oh!
I'm not incorrect.
I'm sorry. How tall is Raz? I'm guessing like a solid 6'2".
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
6'2".
6'2" to 6'5".
And Callisto's 5'2", a whole foot taller. Callisto's like, okay, Raz, sorry about that, and he walks away.
Callisto, you don't have to fear him.
I insulted his heritage.
I decided I wanted to be a Venus flytrap instead. And just starts contorting again and turns into a giant walking Venus flytrap.
God, that's horrifying.
But not like the Audrey 2 Venus flytrap, like an actual correct Venus flytrap.
Is he just Carnivine?
He's a big Carnivine.
Oh my god.
Good for him.
So we get Carnivine, but no Hex Girls. I see how it is.
Anyway.
I'm using Carnivine as a reference, not actually just inserting Carnivine. There's the difference. You're trying to insert the Hex Girls. Anyways.
Any gays.
Anyways.
Alright.
Maybe later I'll draw us three as the Hex Girls, chat. Maybe for
There's
you.
also literally a polycule of girls who could...
But they're too
That's
busy.
what I suggested, and you said no.
Yeah, because they wanted to be a big monster.
Fair enough.
They wanted to be a dragon.
Anyway.
Chat's making me laugh. I'm sorry.
Anyway. Send off of the boat, and you guys start heading toward Central Yvonne, where most of the early stuff is happening. And when you enter Yvonne, you didn't get a good look of it before. There's actually a massive statue there. There is a... Is it? We'll start from the bottom. There is a druid woman whose race you can't really discern. It's kind of been lost time what she was exactly. But her name is Thesla, wielding a large petrified vine. And then there is another hero. His name is Algrim. A little, like, plate on statue right here in the center of the fountain. Algrim, and he's wielding a small sickle. And then there a tiger and a lion circling around the two of them. The tiger looks really funky. It's got, like, plant tendrils coming off of the back of it that almost look like wailing tentacles in action, but of course they're, like, stone, so they're not actually... And then there is a large gyro, like gyroscope type of thing, with 3 rings and an inner circle. Ring has eyes across it. One is a dark black. One is a kind of aqua blue, I mean. And then the center is a dusty gray. Central ring is a dusty gray. There's a small sphere inside of it that is purple.
Purple.
And then on the little tiger, there is a nameplate that says Noctar, the god of plants. And then for the giant ring angel thing, it says Polizan, god of death and the afterlife.
Toril kind of points up to the angel and is like, yeah, I want to look like that, but here I am.
Why? They're lame.
They're cool.
They're lame.
I think it's cool.
And this is any better? This is any better?
Fair enough, actually.
Lucio's kind of just looking at this statue in awe. Like, he's never seen architecture like this before, or, like, creatures that even looked like this before, so he's just, like, circling around the fountain, just, like, taking it all in for a few.
There are people all around you. There are people looking at the statue as well, so you're not really out of place. People have come all over. Come visit Bond for the holiday. So you're not out of place. There's also a group of children that run up to you guys as well, and they put on one of their.
Fuck.
They're also yelling at you.
We gave you we did a trick for you. Now give us a treat.
We didn't ask for your trick.
Nobody asks for it. Jesus helps me trick people.
Stop it. Callisto like fumbles around in his pockets, but like he's probably given all the candy away, and he like looks around for a few, and he's like, where do we get the candy? Where do we get it to give away?
I just pull an orange out of my pocket and I throw it at the kids, and I'm like, split it amongst yourselves.
Vitamin C!
And they rush off.
You cut out for me. What did you say?
Vitamin C.
We probably should get some candy. I only have a few fruits left that I'm willing to part with. Oh wait, no I don't. I have lemons. I'm gonna start giving out lemons.
But Callisto wants to get some candy
Fuck.
to give out.
Oh god.
What?
My braces are stuck to the inside of my mouth.
Rip to you, but Callisto is different.
Callisto
They're
wants-
ow, it's like really stuck.
Are you okay?
I'm better. I unhooked myself.
Oh god.
It's not a DoGsCast stream if Lynn doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, Callisto wants to either buy some candy or find some, so he has plenty on him to give away, because he really is loving, actually, Callisto doesn't love kids, but he's really getting, like, joy and inspiration out of seeing these kids, like, put their heart into, like, a little skit and, like, performing. He really loves that, so he really wants to give back to them. So if there's a little place where he can get candy, that'd be great.
Yeah, there's somebody who runs a little shop, and it's like a little side of the road stand, just they're just handing out candy so that people have candy to give out.
Yeah. Callisto will take a bunch, but he is gonna give the person at the stand, all of his gold, which is 10.
Don't
Stop giving everyone all of your money.
It's what he would do.
don't give all your gold.
We need it for the night. We need it for.
Okay, then he'll do 2. Is that alright?
Yeah.
He'll do 2 gold pieces for, the person at the stand.
Cece starts
planning
throwing
specific
lemons at
things
any
involving
child that gets
purchases.
close to her.
And
Hold
then
on,
Jasper-
what happened? I can't get 2 people talking at once.
Sorry.
I said I had things planned for the party making purchases. Jasper being like, I'm gonna give away all my money again.
It's just what Callisto would do. He doesn't really understand that money is kind of hard to come by outside of Leshta, so I apologize.
I do want to say, Cece doesn't give children the chance to start walking up to her. She just starts throwing lemons at them. She's just like, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, little creatures.
The morning drifts on and the children start to head back home. So there's less of them. But you start to notice everyone starts to flock docks. Up to that or not?
What time of day is it?
It's approaching 2 in the afternoon.
2 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and everyone's going towards the docks.
Yeah.
The north docks, right?
The northern docks.
Callisto probably sees this. Who is it? Just the 3 of us, or is who's with us? Is what I mean.
It's
Xavier's probably with us.
Xavier's with you and Raz is with you. Giant fly trap.
Callisto goes to tug on Raz's leaf, but then he's not gonna do that. And he kind of goes to Raz. Everyone's going that way. Is something happening over there?
Raz kind of starts. Boom, 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 boom. Big Venus flytrap moving towards the docks.
Can I follow?
Yes, you can.
And Callisto kind of bounces along behind.
Why are you asking the one that can't talk?
Cause he's kind of, I don't know. I'm having a good time, and he continues walking.
I'm proud of you.
Who is
I
going?
grow up so
who's
fast.
coming and who is? Yeah. Who's going? To?
I am.
I think Cece's honestly just gonna follow Torleth around all day.
I hate to say it, but Callisto's kind of the child of the group for the day.
No, definitely. Cece wants nothing to do with this holiday, and she's like, you know, right now, Torleth is the other adult who doesn't really seem to care that I can hold a conversation with, so I'm just gonna hang out with him all day.
Torleth
Xavier
is-
goes with.
Xavier. Xavier comes with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's not much really going on other than this big thing. So we're gonna go to it.
Okay.
Don't have to go to it. I didn't mean you two are going to it.
Oh,
We're going to cut the narrative over to it. Yeah. The
I mean,
rest
I'll
of the
do whatever
town will
w-
be pretty empty.
What does Torleth want to do?
I'll follow them.
Okay, I guess I'm following then.
Okay. You head over to the top of the docks. There is a large collection of people waiting on each, like, main area of the docks, with about one person, sometimes two, standing at the very edge of the dock, preparing little boats. And then there's people out little kind of craft kits throughout the audience and throughout the crowd that's just standing there. They make very simple little boats with candles and lanterns. This process takes about an hour. For some people, they wait till everybody is finished up. About 3 p.m. now.
In Callisto. Get one?
Yeah, everybody gets to have a little boat.
Yes!
Little boat.
Yes, baby.
We're
That's
not
Does
gonna
Cece
go
know what the boats are for?
talk about it in a second.
Okay.
Might not. I don't know.
Callisto doesn't, but he
Callisto
wants to
doesn't.
participate. Callisto knows nothing.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought.
The boats.
Boats. Okay, we're not gonna go through every single one of these because they're not all written, but this is a large-scale prayer ceremony. Everybody has their boats. Once the first person on special holiday problem time. That in 2 seconds. Okay. Top left over here is the first one. There is a robed priest wearing a light blue oceanic themed robe set with a small crown of corals. He seems very important. Aquan worship. Starts saying a prayer called Falling of Waves. Asks for safe waters, gentle storms, and plentiful that people around you who are fishermen, or they look like their family of fishermen, start to put little trinkets in their boats. There's little figurines of their loved ones. Little fish figures that get put in boats. And they recite the prayer with them. And here, because of thaumaturgy, stuff like that, they're being loud. That calls for gentle water, safe waters, gentle storms, and plentiful fishing. Get the Orin prayer. Praise that someday the dragons may return, that the winds are kind. Over here, have the beast's lullaby that is said. Prayer for hearty harvest, protection for their hunters. Well, those families, or little figures, little cats, and passes over to the dock, where they say the prayer of fire. Finally, It's now about dusk right now. Get to the final prayer. Right. And booming the entire booming through the entire city, you hear, "In your glory may you find their hands. Hold them where they go. My love will embrace them until it's time. The Reaper may kiss us when he arrives. May their waking life be equal as the one behind closed eyes. May they smile again, show you the joy of their flames. As above, so below." Everybody does. Jasper's very happy with it. Everybody makes almost a little L with their fingers.
The thumb is in.
The thumb is in for
It's this.
Thumb
That's
is
above, so below.
in almost like finger guns, but one goes above your head and one goes by your belly button. Right?
More under your sternum, so
Under
it's
your
about
sternum.
like your center,
Yeah.
and above, more towards your forehead.
And they say, "As above, so below." And all of the lanterns are lit in the boats. They're led off to the sea. This is the prayer, the blessing of the departed.
I wrote it.
Jasper wrote it.
Well, Paul's prayer.
Done so if their loved ones are ever lost, they can find their way home. That they have safe passage into the forgotten. My words are fumbling. Very sorry.
Alright.
My brain goes... Alright, we do have a wheel spin now.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the wheel spins. Can I describe what Cece would be doing during all this? The boat stuff?
Yes. Can.
Are you being quiet so I can talk, or are you being quiet to be quiet?
Oh, can you not hear?
I couldn't hear you for a minute, I don't think.
I said you could.
Oh, okay, cool. Cece very clearly is not interested in religion. Like, she's only half paying attention to everything. But she is making her own little boat, sort of off to the side, and, like, kind of just dedicates it to the moon specifically, not any god, just the moon, and she puts a little orange on it and, like, draws a really crappy sketch of what looks like two waterfalls and then puts the boat on the water. And that seems to be the extent of as much as she wishes to participate.
Callisto is actively participating, trying to follow along with the prayers as much as he can. He doesn't know any of them, but he's still trying to actively listen and make little boats. He's probably standing on the dock where the fire one was set, and like making his own little boat, following along with everyone else.
Torlith really didn't participate the entire time, but he like tried not to participate in the last one a lot, and he just kind of stands there looking at the ground. He looks a little more bluer than usual, and he like is picking at his clothes or like his costume and like kind of like rubbing his arms a little bit, trying not to be like seen or anything, but like he finds comfort in the like picking at his like costume a little bit, like rubbing at it.
Got a card.
I think when Cece finishes her boat, she'll walk up to him. Hey, Thora, you want to go somewhere with a bit more air?
Before
no,
you move, keep the card.
So...
Who has received the card so
No,
far?
hasn't.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Uh-huh.
a shrouded figure approaches you. and you don't notice them because they're coming from the back.
Okay.
And as you're doing stuff, flips a card into your hand, says, "Don't look." Wisely. Walks away.
That's creepy.
Also does not look. He just keeps doing what he's doing.
Callisto does not perceive.
He probably slips the card into a pocket that, he has little shorts on under his cloak, so he probably slips it into a pocket in his shorts and keeps doing what he's doing. He doesn't look at it at all. Ahaha, 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 what the fuck?
It will not be said what the card is until the card is used.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no no.
Similar to the scroll of summoning.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Anyway, Callisto still continues doing the prayers and stuff, and he just slips it in, doesn't pay any mind to it. Is a little on edge, but he still continues.
That happened.
So, did you want to go get more air somewhere else, or are you, like, vibing? I don't know, you're looking a little blue.
Fine. Death isn't really a great subject, I take. Family stuff.
Kind of pats your back.
Yeah.
Torla
you want-
stays quiet.
If you need someone to talk to, I'm here, but I know sometimes it's better to just think.
Thank you, Cece.
You're welcome. I think I'm going to do some thinking myself.
I think she just kind of sits with her legs dangling over the water. She's sort of just watching the little boat float away.
Torlath is now watching the boat flow away.
Starts to approach darkness. Now would be the time for you to use your blue ox.
Oh, we need to establish how she figures out what it is.
Also, guys, sorry to break this really somber but interesting moment.
And she, like, pulls out the blue vial of liquid.
Do you guys know what this is? I woke up with it in my pocket and I've been wondering what it was.
I was gonna say that you were just informed of what it was after
Oh, okay.
that initial time that you woke up.
For
Save time.
for people who forgot, Mitsuku was given the blue ox but never drank it.
Blue ox is just a magic energy drink that substitutes a long rest.
So Cece downs it. So she can stay awake with everyone, and kind of would probably tell them that.
Also only affectionately called blue ox.
Yeah,
Hasn't
it's
been
not
called
actually
blue ox in world yet. Yeah.
Cece's like,
I don't want to miss out on everything, so I think I'm going to stay awake with you all tonight. Don't make me regret this.
and she downs it.
Oh, wow, that is strong. I need more of this stuff. Be so
Hey,
much more productive.
Do we want to go to the and Xavier's kind of just doing the is for me hands. We want to go to the play-in a little bit.
Callisto's probably just now regrouping with everyone after being in the prayer ceremony. What play?
They do a reenactment of the fight, the kind of reenactment of the fight. One's a little bit more showy and less like, you know, just about beating crap out of each other. It tells a little history of it, and I just think it's really neat.
Oh my god, we have to go!
Oh my god, is someone a little thespian?
I'll thesp break your kneecaps in.
Oh, you're so intimidating, except you're not. No offense, Torleth.
I just think Thesla's really cool.
Yeah, we can go.
So call me a thespian then.
Thespian.
If no one else goes with you, I will.
Oh God. The
I'll be
bots are
going.
here.
Oh, I got him.
Hold on.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
Okay.
Did you want me to keep him?
No, I have to report them.
Oh.
I can-
Bot break.
Bot break.
Butt break. Oh, they're still there.
Yeah, they're still there.
Bastards.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the bots, you want to kiss me so bad. Oh my god, you want to get out of my chat so bad.
Or
You want to kiss me so bad.
Good.
Oh my god. You
So bad.
I do very much like Xavier getting very embarrassed about being called a thespian. It's very wholesome.
oh, won't let me report now.
Oh.
I reported one. That's the important part.
I'm sure it'll be back. The other one.
No, they can't come back. They're banned from chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Much like Justin.
If Justin actually showed up, we could ban him. But continuing on.
Yes.
The reenactment takes place over in Algrim's Mouth. That is down over here. You are given a torch by a random passerby, and I'm just told, if you don't want to get, egged, make sure to carry this torch with you.
Egged?
Yes, some people have this tradition where they stalk the people without torches, and if they make it to them before they get noticed, they crack an egg over their head. But then, also if they get caught doing it, they have to have an egg cracked on their head. So just bear that in mind and be careful.
You mean like that guy behind you?
What? And turns around and pulls out an egg. And chases after the person. One little bit.
This holiday has so many dimensions to it.
Yeah, it's the West.
I like it. It's so
I'm glad-
lively and yet so historical. It's very nice.
I'm glad you enjoy it. I just don't like all the lack of boundaries.
I get what you mean. I
Yeah.
personally don't have a problem with this.
She just pats the top of your head
On his little egg head.
on his little egg head. Callisto is the egg.
Callisto is the egg.
Also, on your way over to Algrim's Mouth, there's a little food stand that just has like a little free sign, and so Xavier heads over to it and comes back with five rice squares. Little square folded rice. Hey, I got us some rice squares to, hold us over until
Thank
we get
you.
to the night market later, which is one of my second favorite part of the day.
There's a night market too?
Oh, the night
Oh,
market
yeah,
is
that's-
the coolest.
It's the only thing I like about this holiday, honestly.
God, it's just getting better. And he takes a bite out of the rice. I'm also going with the idea that, like, if there's any, like, little kids that run by him, Callisto will, like, give him, like, a fist bump or, like, a high five as they go.
Oh my god.
And then, like, any candy he has left, he'll, like, also hand that out to anyone that...
We're gonna push a little bit through the next ones to get to the night market on time because the real cool stuff is at the night market.
Yeah.
But
As
you
an
had
aside... Oh, sorry.
you head over to Algrim's Mouth and called the mouth for a good reason. This is a gigantic skull of almost a dragon worm type creature. The teeth that you see up in the skull above you, it probably goes about 60 to 80 feet tall. It is enormous, and there is a big stage in the center right here. Light pours through the palate of the mouth, shining down on everybody. But you can see that the teeth are hollow inside. That's just an important little bit of its history. And up on the stage, there is somebody standing there, a big, like, presenter type person. And as you arrive, the show will begin when the audience says, "Start the show!"
Ah!
Makes me think of the Ren Fair.
Does anyone else do it, or is it gonna be just Callisto going, "Start the show"?
If Callisto starts saying it, Cece will, like, very fake enthusiastically be like, "Start the show."
Yeah, Callisto kind of like bounces and he's like, oh, start the show!
I cannot hear you all.
And he cups his hands. Start the show! No, start the show!
Start
And
the
then-
show.
Yeah.
He blasts out little fireworks from his hands. 3,000 years ago, the gods descended from their house once more. War raged across the continents of Velstrana, from Icarfall to Feldrift. The mongers of the conflict, the great demons, released from their isolated prisons. Each god and demon battled their counter. The gods held a secret advantage, however. The wielders. And then somebody dressed as Algrim jumps up from a little hole in the stage, and somebody dressed as Thesla jumps up from a hole in the stage, wielding very obviously prop versions of their weapons. Each god blessed a mortal with the strand of their power, a divine vessel. Weapons of the gods. Algrim and Thesla, heroes of death and beasts. The two heroes battled alongside Polizan and Noctar in a battle against Xenopol and Sersha Rex. On this very island, whilst Polizan and Noctar battled the demons, Algrim and Thesla fought the Hollow Tooth, and points up to the sky towards the giant skull. In an army of monsters. In their victory, we celebrate Haalmun, War of Monsters. And then
Callisto claps.
a little clap is heard,
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
and a very familiar, strange dragon-looking costume bounds onto the stage.
Oh my god.
And you hear,
We have come to get you!
God.
CC is suddenly a lot more enthusiastic.
and then 5 other little monster costumes pop out. These ones are better done than the others, but they're still kind of silly and obviously parodying real monsters. They're, to be topical, they have a sulcata there.
Awesome.
Um,
Awesome.
because they mock the things that they fear. Their day to get back at them.
Yeah.
The average people get back at the things that have harmed them. There's a big sulcata there again. And
CC debating whether she wants to throw a lemon at the Sulcata one.
Callisto gasps, like, very loudly when he sees the Sulcata.
And the fight rages on, and after a couple minutes, the head gets thrown off of the big dragon thing, and you
CC
just see
boos.
Analyze standing there on everybody's shoulders, and then looks out at everybody, and the 3 of them rush off the stage saying,
That wasn't supposed to happen!
I want the monsters to win. He's probably getting drowned out by the crowd,
Yeah.
but is very much like clearly rooting for like the girls and no one
Controversial.
else.
Girls are fighting!
The girls are fighting.
But now, after the play is done and the heroes have decisively won,
Cece very much boos at that part.
Callisto is like yelling like happy.
the enter the darkness as night officially falls and everyone starts heading out towards the northern docks once more.
Thank everything I'm still awake.
Callisto is raving about the like, oh, the craftsmanship was so incredible. Did you see that showmanship?
The girls should have won.
It's not
They
in
were
the
the best
history.
part.
They were telling the story though. It's not in the history for them to win. They were telling the story
cares
correctly.
Who cares about the history? I care about the girls.
Well, they did a great job either way.
Look, I like the three of them, but I do appreciate the history, and I appreciate sticking to the history of how the battle actually happened.
Well, I think history is lame. I think the gods are lame.
You feel like something hit your shoulder and start to burn a little bit.
Ow! Ow! What the fuck?
Touch it, and it's... Raz spat a bit of acid at you for that comment about not caring about history.
What?
As spits acid bottom text.
What? I'm sorry for having an opinion.
Raz is the biggest fan of history on the entire boat, aside from, well, like, Mathandi. So, you insult history, you insult Raz, and... kinda really likes this holiday, even though he doesn't like anybody touching him, which is why he turns into the big plant, so nobody will actually touch him.
Well, I just am not a big fan of the gods. What did they do for anyone, anyway?
I mean, that's kind of the point of what we're doing.
Yeah, I know, literally that's the point of why I'm kind of not very enthused right now.
Well, we can still celebrate the history and understand and learn from it.
Not really my, MO.
Well, just because you don't like it doesn't mean the rest of us can't.
I'm not saying you can't, I'm just saying I think it would be more interesting if they leaned into the theatrics rather than the history.
But
if
a
you
play
spit at me
wasn't-
again, I will burn you. I'll find a way. She says, looking pointedly at Raz.
Xavier kind of steps in front defensively. Upper him.
I'm not going to be villainized for having an opinion.
And in the midst of your conversation, I'm gonna say that Callisto probably is the one who sees it first. The giant
Do we wanna
flotilla of boats.
We want to roll perception for it? I want to roll my dice.
Sure, go ahead and roll your dice.
Hey! I haven't rolled dice in a long time. That's not good. It's a 14.
The 14!
14!
The 14, that's
14's
still
good. That's more than half.
It was 9 on the dice, so I thought it would be worse.
You have a higher passive perception,
Okay.
so you notice it anyway.
I just wanted to roll.
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 16.
Yeah, so you have about like a... I think it's a 16 or a 17 passive perception.
Okay.
So you are the one who notices it first. The flotilla of 6 large merchant boats docked around here.
Starts wandering over.
Hello, Jen. Jen is here.
Hello, Jenny!
We'll wander over, and there is a little dock to enter onto the boats. 6, like I said, 6 large merchant. They have little they're docked to each other. Little planks going across each boat connecting them. Don't float away, and they're all and floats away, and nobody falls into the water and gets hurt and drowned. Because that has happened with some of the drunker people. And there are two big things here. So, I'll let you guys decide which big thing you want to encounter first. Big thing 1 or big thing 2?
Oh god.
Whichever
Number
one's
2.
closer to the apple cider.
Number 2.
2!
Number 2?
2!
Alright.
2.
You head to the furthest boat, which isn't even on here, but it's out there.
And they're all linked. So.
Yeah. And that one has a bunch of, like, little stands there. There is a couple of food stands. There's dessert stands. There's a stand that says that, advertises that they do have cider, in fact, but they also advertise that they have boiled dough, board pie, candy berries, taffy, sugar logs, baked apples.
Hell yeah.
So you can pick up whatever you want there.
Pick up some taffy.
All
Cece goes.
free right now.
Oh, it's all free?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Cece goes for the baked apple and like a good amount of cider. She seems very happy about the cider.
The food on the boats is all free because they get it from like their little get their money and stuff from.
Okay.
Other than one specific food stand that
Is it the dough stand?
no. I'm gonna get to that one and
I want Callisto to get dough.
then get dough. You're at the dough stand.
Dough!
Callisto gets boiled dough and you sprinkle a little sugar on top of it.
Yes.
Give it a light dusting. But in
This
the
makes me
farthest point
hungry.
of the boat, small, unidentified man wearing a little hood, sitting on top of a little chest that seemed crawling and walking around on 8 legs.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Callisto, while chewing on some boiled dough, gonna walk over.
Hello.
What you got there? As he's like chewing.
I have my wares.
And they move like that?
This is my chest. Only you can see. The chest knows what is in the chest, but I do not.
Okay.
It chooses for you.
You're silly.
My name is Grouse.
Grouse?
Grouse.
Grouse.
Some call me the Shadowed Merchant. Boiled dough is just fried dough.
Yeah, it's making me hungry for some fried dough.
I
Not
want fried
awful.
dough and funnel cake.
It's fried dough.
It's fried dough because you boil it in fryer oil. But anyway. Approach the chest and pay the fee and see what is in store for thee.
How much?
10 gold.
Oh.
I
I don't.
Oh wait, no, it's not 10 gold. 100 gold.
100.
100 gold.
100?
And Xavier kind of just flips money into everybody's pouches.
I'm about.
Of course.
How much does he give?
100 gold.
Oh. Okay.
So Callisto probably, like, goes to upsettedly check his money, and then there's just 108 gold in there.
I do actually have enough, and I'm I'm very curious, so I'm gonna just put, he doesn't give all 108 away. He takes like 8 little pieces out, puts it in his pocket, and then gives the rest to the man. I no longer have 100.
Cece very quietly tells Xavier that she owes him one.
Xavier kind of just does a little baby salute. But so Grouse takes the money, takes the bag, opens up the chest and tosses it in, and then shakes it up and dumps it out, and 3 things fall out.
You may pick one. The others will return to the chest.
Okay.
There is small, or not small, it's about fist-sized pale gem. Sea blue cloak that appears to be billowing like waves. A white crystal knife.
Ooh. So the gem, the cloak, and the knife.
Yep.
I think I know, like, I know out of game, I think I know what that cloak is, but I don't think he's gonna pick that. I think he's gonna pick the knife.
Okay.
Um,
We'll go over this stuff off stream.
Yeah, Callisto is gonna pick the knife. The crystal knife, you said?
Yep, a white crystal knife. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what he...
And then Grouse picks up the other 2 and pops them back in the chest.
The other 2 are very interesting, but this is the one that speaks to me the most.
Just knows what you will look for. That is why it chooses.
Okay. Thank you.
Now.
And he's just... the word. Wringing his hands and staring at the 2 of you.
Which of you is next?
Cece, you can go.
I was about to say the same to you, but alright, here you go, sir. 100 gold.
Just the old loot box.
Here you go, into the old loot box.
Grouse takes the purse, throws it in the chest, shakes it up, and it throws on the floor. A necklace with a moon on it, a grayed and tarnished flail, and a golden scale.
Like a measuring scale or like a dragon scale?
Like a measuring scale.
Ooh.
I think as cool as like the scale is and like as interesting as that is, I think it makes the most sense for her to go for like she's just instantly like, yeah, moon necklace, that is like literally my fucking heritage. She's got personal reasons for going for that, and she like picks it up.
Very interesting.
Why did you get this?
I don't get that. The chest does.
Jester.
And Grouse packs those back away.
Reminds me of somewhere. She just kind of puts it on.
Once you put it on, it matches. Full moon. Moon that is above you.
She actually does smile at that.
And for you?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? And throws the gold at him. Tosses it.
And Grouse pops it in the chest, shakes it up. This time it spits out Knight chest piece. Chest. Not chest. Chest.
Chat.
Made out of marble. A very old-looking lyre, made out of unknown material and unknown strength. And red gloves that, if you feel them over, how they radiate warmth from them.
Oh. 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 Jeez. I think he would go with the liar. So, he chooses the liar.
Excellent decision. Excellent, excellent. Enjoy your gifts. I know our paths will cross once more.
And kind of walks off with the chest, sticks his hand in and grabs the pouches of.
Does that man give anyone else the heebie-jeebies?
Oh, yes, definitely.
A
Yes.
little weird. Don't quite get it. But okay.
Also, can I point out of character that Xavier is essentially our sugar daddy now?
Yeah. Xavier steals money and gives it to everybody.
I hate it here. I'm
We
quite
love him for it.
I'm quite discheesed.
discheesed. I'm quite discheesed about that.
Everybody took exactly what I thought they would.
Oh.
That's fair.
Savage.
Savage.
Savage. Cool. That was neat.
That was
And then-
very neat.
Very
Off in
interesting.
the distance from the first boat, you start to hear, "Woo!"
Yeah, baby! It's moist critical!
It's
That's what I've been waiting
It's Moist Critical yelling, "Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for!"
for!
I did have a quick question.
Yeah?
Do I need to make a con save for the cider?
No. It's not
Okay.
alcoholic cider. Because there are
Oh.
children at this event.
There are children around at the night market? Okay.
Yeah,
I
some
thought-
people bring their children to the night market.
Well, there's alcohol. You can get beer at the night market in
There is
Stardew
currently
Valley.
no alcohol. Bottom text.
Okay, there's no alcohol. Cece's still
We're not
enjoying that
digging
cider,
into
though.
Trump characters right now.
I wouldn't overdo it.
Yeah. But since we're getting towards the end, it doesn't make sense to start doing that.
That's fair.
That would have been an earlier. What? I'm moving the mic a little bit because it feels like I'm watching the audio levels this whole time as well to make sure everything is balanced on our mic, and it keeps peaking really low. Not peaking, but going really low. I'm just worried. Okay. So yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. Coming from the first boat.
Listo goes to the first boat! Listo's hyped as fuck! So
God,
happy.
He really is just a puppy.
He is so incredibly happy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little dude.
A little 5'2" baby man, and it's his birthday. It's not his birthday.
As you approach what everybody is freaking out over, you see that everybody is surrounding this one person who's dancing in the center. Off to the side, there's somebody waiting in the wings with swords on their back. And then there's somebody manning like a little grill and watching over a bunch of strange little hedgehog creatures. We're going to start with the dancer. Watch as the dancer does a compass spin turn, dragging their foot across the wood of the ship, and it makes a little sound as they go. And over the edge, people are pointing and looking as the same happens to the water.
Oh.
A little
Oh.
whirlpool starts up for a second. And then they kick their legs as if they're juggling a sort of soccer ball. This ball of water starts popping up, 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 up out of the water. And you can see inside of it there are fish swirling. And then they flare their arms out, and the water disappears. fish hanging in the air for only an instant. When the person standing there with the sword leaps up, slices the fish very precisely, and slides it onto the grill, where a little bit of fish falls through one of the cracks, and you hear a little and just a burst of flame ignites inside of the grill, and everybody starts clapping for them.
That's so cool.
That is
Oh my
really cool.
gosh.
That is very.
Dark. And then you also see another little cauldron there, and the guy manning the grill takes off a little bit of fish and gives it to this little hedgehog sitting under the cauldron on a stack of wood, and just eats it, squealing, and bursts into a ball of flame.
It's Cyndaquil.
That's so cute.
Oh my
It's
God.
just.
Oh, I didn't even put that together when I
It's-
created it.
It's Cyndaquil, but if it was a hedgehog instead of an anteater.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
It's so cute. I mean, Cyndaquil's kind of hedgehoggy.
Yeah, like a Cyndaquil.
Quilava is, at least.
Yeah, true.
Thank you for the 100 for the hedge.
hedgie. Thank you, Jenny. That means we have to spin the wheel, though, so you actually caused a problem.
Yes, thank you for causing problems on purpose, but without meaning to. That's awesome.
Thank you for problem time.
Oh, look at the way that lined up,
Oh,
though.
that lines up.
Oh, that's so good.
It's just a little off, though. Which, little.
If it's
Fine
bugs,
healing.
I will strangle you.
That has healed everybody.
Healing.
I mean, we. Okay.
Yeah.
We were at full health.
Well, we're gonna pocket that, so just remember that we have it.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll save it for another point.
Thank you, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then the dancer goes over and starts scooping out, noodles from the cauldron, placing them in bowls and prepping tables full of bowls with noodles, and then goes over, takes some of the fish, and starts decorating the bowls. Ramen.
Cece whispers to Torleth and is like, I bet you could dance like that.
Could. Not with the water, though.
I still think you'd look cool.
They give a little bow to everybody, and so does the woman who is wielding the sword. She bows to everybody and flares them back, puts them away. And then the chef man bows to everybody and says, "Thank you! Thank you!"
Also claps.
Yes, I do the cooking. Yes.
Oh, thank you for that.
Aww.
And people go up and take the bowls, and they start heading off, leaving little tips at the table for the actors / the chefs.
What? Sorry, I was just too busy. I was gifting a sub. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for being here. Can you repeat that, please?
People have left tips on the table for the actors / chefs, and the crowd starts to disperse a bit.
I'll leave a little.
I'll
tip,
toss a
too.
gold.
And they all take a bowl and they start eating together, and they're just look like they're gossiping together.
Lister will take a bowl.
I'll take a bowl.
Torleth does not take a bowl.
Xavier
What?
gives you a bowl.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He
And
takes
splits
the
it with
bowl.
Xavier splits the bowl in half.
I offer Torleth some
You
cider.
cut out.
I offer Torleth some cider because Cece probably has a couple cups on her, not realizing it wasn't alcoholic at first, and just like hands it to him.
But I need it. You can keep it.
No, it's good. I grabbed too much anyway. Like, see, here's one for Callisto, and one for Xavier, and I don't think that Raz is capable of consuming liquid in this form.
And Raz kind of wiggles.
Just a little wiggle.
Oh, Wiggly Man.
Come on, drink. It's good.
Hey. Takes a little sip. Little sippy.
Oh, baby sip.
See, it's cider. It's good. It's not even alcoholic, so you don't even have to worry about inebriation. Oh, I made a mess. Susie drops some fish on herself and goes, "Oh, I made a mess," because that's what I just did with a donut.
What do you want to interrupt?
Callisto will.
Okay.
Callisto will. I didn't know if like they were open to talking.
Yeah, I was like, are you guys not gonna talk to these really cool NPCs that I made?
Yeah, Callisto will sit down, like eat like a couple bites and drink some cider, and then he'll like notice the performers standing there, probably talking to some other people. He'll probably wander his little way over. And he looks a little nervous and like kind of stands there for a minute, like fumbling with his hands, like not sure what to say.
Oh.
He just has this very like starstruck look in his eyes.
The big, gruff, sort of... He looks like he's probably the leader of the group. The one who was cooking all the food. Very bearish looking man. Says to you.
How's it going? Did you enjoy the show?
Yes, it was wonderful. I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, there's plenty of people like us. We just like to put a unique spin on how we do things.
You do this every year for the festival?
Well, we haven't done it every year. We only recently picked up our sort of on-the-water performance. We joined the owner of this ship. His name's Captain Pewitt.
Very masterfully coordinated performance. It was wonderful.
We used to perform in the circus. This was our little act, the three of us.
Circus?
Yeah. Till we got let go for, reasons that were not disclosed to be. Or whatever it was said.
Okay. Either way, you guys are wonderful performers.
Well, thank you.
Goes to shake your hand with a... He's like a big 6'7" man.
Alright. Callisto's kind of like giggly.
Name's Leighton Killian, by the way. What's yours?
Callisto. Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you. This here is... Hold on.
I forgot her name. What is the name
I'm just
in the
standing
notes?
it up so I can get the exact name.
This here is Waylon Astaire, also known as the Wilton Flower, because of how they usually start their routine. Like a dying Wilton flower.
It's
Until
beautiful.
coming to life. Well watered by the water that they dance with.
It was so beautiful.
And this over here, her name is Dev. We also call her Glint. She's trained with her sword, so all you see when you die is a glint. But the only ones who really die are the fish.
But Callisto's like vibrating still.
This your first year of Haalmun?
Yes, I've never been here before. It's actually my first time really outside of my home city.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Leshta. We don't have this over there.
Yeah, we haven't been there yet.
A bit
They don't
closed
really
off.
have a port.
Yeah, it's a bit closed off.
We're hoping to visit there eventually. Maybe you can put a good word in for us.
We'll have to see. I'm kind of... Yeah. And he kind of looks a little nervous, like... He was about to say that he was on the run, but he kind of stops himself and is like, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Dev kind of looks at you with a very gentle look on her face. She looks very badass, but she also looks very kind. Do with that what you will, everybody. Imagine her how you will. Says,
What race are they?
Fan art
she-
contest.
Leighton is just a huge Velstrin. He's just really huge Velstrin. Dev She's actually a frost emerald,
Okay.
part of the Glint name.
Gotcha.
And then Waylon is... God, I forgot. I think a Crayolan.
Nice.
I think Waylon was a Crayolan.
So, human, frost elf, Baxi.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that.
Yeah. Cat person.
Yeah.
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 But Deb says to you in a very gentle voice, "You're a runaway, aren't you?"
I wouldn't call it that, but let's just say I don't know when I will be going back to Leshta. I'm on a bit of an adventure now. I'm an adventurer. He has like a bit of pride when he says that. Kind of stands up a little. Still like beaming.
Kind of gives you a little pat on the back, comforting. "I hope you find what you're looking for."
I do too.
Sometimes we leave and we don't know what we want. Sometimes we never figure out what we want. And other times you find little family, and gestures to Leighton and Waylon.
Yeah.
You make of it what you do.
Yeah, exactly. And he kind of like looks back over it, like sees left and then kind of back over it.
My
Just-
heart.
Like smiling and nodding. I get what you mean.
And she's gonna take, like, she has like a little bandana tied on her arm. Gonna take it off.
What color is it?
It's a bandana. For good luck. To
You
ground you and always know where you go.
Are you sure?
I think you need it more than...
Okay. He kind of gives her like a little bit of like a huh kind of look, but still is kind of like holding on to it really tightly and like smiling at her. Thank you. I really appreciate this. And like probably starts to like scuttle away a little bit, like waves back at them and says, "Thank you for talking to me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good night. And happy Haalmun."
Happy Haalmun.
Come back later for more.
Oh, you're doing it again?
Oh yeah. We'll be doing this all night.
See what we can do. Kind of scuttles back to the table. He probably wraps the bandana around his wrist, like ties it. Little cuff. Well, he keeps it there.
Did you have fun? You looked like you were.
Yeah, they were very nice.
I'm glad.
Like staring at bandana, like starts to eat again.
Cece looks at the moon. Guys, I'm glad I get to share this with you, actually. I still hate the holiday, but it's nice getting to spend time with you all. While I
Yeah.
can still see the moon and be myself.
Yeah. Nice to have you here for the night.
Yeah. Where I'm from, we hold the moon in high regard. It's important to us, she says, kind of putting a hand on her chest. So, being able to share my favorite time of day with you all, when I haven't been able to, it makes me happy, genuinely.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm getting sappy. Sorry.
No, it's all right. You feel what you feel.
Yeah.
would you all want to go somewhere a bit more quiet?
Sure. I don't know if there's any other, like, events going on, but I'd like to see as much as I can. I know some of us aren't too keen on it, but I've never experienced this before. I'd like to see as much as we can.
Of course.
Xavier, do you know of any other events that are happening?
Well, as far as I know, that's all the events on the little pamphlet.
Pamphlet?
Yeah,
Maybe
Rylan
we
gave me a
could-
little pamphlet. He said, do these things, and he said, do these things, and I was like, okay, we can go do these things. He likes to make sure that we don't get lost, because he knows that if I will get lost.
How about we make our own tradition right now? Let's go do something. Just us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Where's a quiet place we can go? Do we want to go, like, outside of the city and do it, or?
Could go back to the boat and just sit, I guess.
Okay.
The dogs get beef.
Yeah. Just somewhere quiet. I had a bit of an idea. If Torleth wouldn't mind assisting me in something.
What is it?
Lynn?
You play music, and I don't feel comfortable dancing or singing around all these people, but maybe we could all just have our own little party somewhere and just be ourselves for a bit.
Yeah. That's a cool idea. I could play a little bit.
Sorry, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I guess it's just I don't know how many nights I have left with you guys like this, so I want to make the most of this one.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go back to
Let's
the boat.
go right now.
I could play a little bit.
Hold on, are you planning to go somewhere? What's going on?
The boat? We're gonna go to the boat, I
Oh,
think.
about how not knowing how many nights you got left. Oh, it's because you turned into Matsuka. Oh, I get it now. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a... Yeah, no, I'm sure it's a nice creature and all, but it's not me. I don't remember anything that they did. I just wake up and I'm somewhere else and the night's over and I didn't even get to see the moon. So I want to make the most of this one.
We can do that right now. Let's head there.
Especially while the moon is full. That's when it's the most powerful.
What are we waiting for then? Let's head there.
Yeah.
Head to the front of the boat, probably, and say. Rylan sets you up with a safe boat fire.
Safe.
Safe boat fire. Because
Safe
there are
boat
ways
fire.
to set up safe boat fires. This
It's like a
works.
hobo fire, like the can.
And then he kind of just heads off to the steering wheel, and he kind of sits there and watches you guys from giving you your space. Raz, now in the comfort of everybody, drops down from the big Venus flytrap wild shape, and he actually takes off his mask for the time.
Hitting. It's
Oh.
hitting.
Oh, wow. You actually have a face under there. I guess if we're dropping masks, I can drop mine too.
Think that I did not have a face underneath my mask?
It was a joke, you dork.
My face is surprisingly intact. Although he does
surprisingly,
have a bit of scarring throughout his face at just random points. Like, you can assume that it's probably a result of turning into a vine creature.
yeah.
Hey, Rasmesis? Handsome.
Yeah, like, I was about to say, you are a lot more attractive than I thought you'd be. No offense.
You look good.
Thank you. And his hair kind of like prickles up.
Oh.
Slightly like an internal, I'm in danger.
Haha, I'm in danger.
What a man. And,
Oh, there's Raz.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Hair kind of spikes up, other than the his little ponytails,
Tassels.
tassels, braids.
Braids.
That's what those are called.
Yeah.
Today was fun, and nobody touched me. It was a win.
Epic win.
Whatever works for you, Ras.
Did I
Sorry.
use win correctly, Xavier? Yeah, you did.
Proud of you.
Air pats him on the back.
Air pat.
Air pat. Air pats and high fours.
Oh!
Torleth, takes out his old lyre, his rosewood lyre, not the one he just got, and he just starts, banging out some chill tunes.
Neil
And starts-
banging out the tunes.
He takes off his shoes in the process, so he can dance a little.
Cece's gonna try to sing along. She's not the best at lyrics, but her voice sounds nice, and she's dancing. It's kind of weird. It's not a style that anyone would have ever, like, seen before. But it's very, very mobile, very bouncy, very jumpy.
Raz breaks out the Gregorian chants.
Does he actually?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes! 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 Content! Sorry.
Everyone's just sharing their culture.
Torleth doing his little tiny dance, and he kind of looks at Xavier and is like, "Come over here and dance with me right now." But doesn't say that, he just gives him a look.
The two of them do a dance.
They do a do.
Dory May.
Oh.
I offer a hand to Callisto, for a friend dance.
Oh, I don't know how to dance. I have no rhythm.
You don't have to have a rhythm. You just have to let your body move to the music.
Got 2 left feet, so we'll see. But he
You got 2 paws.
left paws, whatever. He takes Cece's hand and kind of dances. He's a bit awkward. He's very, like, heavy on his feet. He has, like, no grace. He's very, like, top heavy, if that makes sense.
I think Cece just tries to help compensate. Like, she's putting a lot of energy into it. She's sort of, like, trying to help him bounce, and every time she jumps, she'll kind of lift him up a little bit.
Oh, love these stupid 20-year-olds so goddamn much, dude.
She's just very much trying to make him feel comfortable and, like, help him find his footing. Like, she's taking the lead, but
Yeah.
probably, like, the later the song gets into, the more she lets him lead without him realizing it. Like, when you let go of the kid who's learning how to ride the bike.
Yeah, and like as they're going, he starts to get more comfortable and starts to get a feel of it, and starts to like have a lot more fun with it instead of worrying about what he looks like.
Oh.
I crying? Why?
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gets more comfortable and like starts to dance to the beat of his own drum, so to speak. We're just dancing? Dancing and a singing?
A party.
Dancing and a singing.
Gonna say this is a good wrap-up spot. Party dances their night away, wrapping up their fun festivities. Thank you, everybody, for coming to today's DoGsCast. Hey, anybody?
We have 10 minutes. Would we want to do a little Q&A? Since it's a fun, lighthearted episode?
I'm down. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, but I think that's where we're ending as far as character stuff.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
We got a little dance, and probably after that they probably just all head to bed and
I feel like they passed out on the floor.
yeah.
Oh, Raz, also, the reason why everybody falls asleep is, Raz eventually starts... little spores start to come out from Raz. They glisten in the moonlight. A nice pale blue. They float around everybody, drifting them into a...
Sleep powder.
Friend pile. We pass out in a friend pile.
Friend pile.
Venusaur uses sleep powder.
Oh, me.
The girls come back and are just like, why are the four of them piled up like that? What did we miss?
Miss another polycule?
How are they a polycule? I thought Raz... not Raz,
No,
sorry.
Raz is in this one.
I thought Xavier and Torleth were gay. What's a girl doing there?
The joke was another
tired.
polycule. The
I'm
joke was
very
another.
That's fair. I'm very tired.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about ending it now, and I'm thinking about rating Matt. That's strange.
Don't. Oh, everyone, make sure to come back next week.
Yeah, next week is also a little wacky.
Don't say
Something-
anything.
I'm just gonna say something very special.
We
That's
have a new
happening
arc.
next week.
Next week's a new arc.
Next week is a new arc.
Very important arc. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for stuff.
Yeah, if nobody has any questions for us, I think we're gonna go raid our friend Matt, Makeshift Beats, playing Payday 2 right now.
It is pretty epic.
And he's pretty epic.
Very poggers.
Epic.
See, the joke is that kid... Tyler! Tyler! Stop it! No!
You're not even making any sense. And then he pulls out
spoonful.
a large
Just a
spoon.
spoonful.
Alright, thank you everybody. We're gonna go raid.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming, and come back next week.
Come
Check out
back
the
next week.
check out the VOD.
Check out the VOD.
YouTube/
Let's get that
YouTube.
full raid! Full raid. Oh. 11. 11 out of 14 is great.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So, click the button for it. Oh my god, where is it?
End
Right now.
stream. Remember to end
I
stream.
have to end stream now. Okay.